Your book, Cracking the Crazy Maker's Code, outlines 9 steps for easing anxiety. Can you briefly highlight these 9 steps for caregivers, families or professionals? I know that there's great detail in your book, goes into great detail about them. So just, quick highlights. What are these 9 steps, Bonnie?
So yeah, my book, which is approachable.
Yes, it is. If you're just listening and not watching, she's showing it to us. It doesn't look super thick or intimidating.
It's not thick or intimidating. Has a cute raccoon on the front for a good reason. But inside, I did put the 9 steps in. At the end of each chapter, there's reflections, questions, and mantra and action steps that can help you move forward. And it really is the path that I built for myself to start moving forward when I realized how stuck I was. And I started into therapy, and I won't speak about them in order necessarily. But one of the steps is noting in the journal that it's provided with my book that you can print, noting what anxiety has cost you. Take a step back and look at it. What relationship issues have you had? What things, what activities, what situations have you said no to because you were too anxious to move forward? And the very first step in the book is to acknowledge what may have happened in your younger life that was unacceptable. I can't tell you how many clients I've had that say, well, my family, whatever. It was normal. It was, they're all the same. No, they're not. And some of the things that we were taught to accept were clearly unacceptable in our earlier lives. So recognizing first, what are some of the things you were brought up with, you were taught, you experienced that were unacceptable? Another step is to look at the difficulties that you have in relationships and own your own impetus in that situation. When I looked at it, how was my behavior causing difficulty in relationships that I have? And what can I do? What steps I can take to repair those things? How I can let people know that I realized that I may have been causing relationship issues. Creating a vision is this journal piece in there. You can create a vision. You can draw this. You can write this. Create a vision of yourself that you can take one step at a time to reach. I want to be calmer with my family. I want to be more engaged with my friends. I want to reach out more instead of waiting for other people to reach out to me. I want to get a breath practice, get an energy practice, connect with my religion, connect with my spirituality before I connect with another person who triggers me. Like, what can I do first to set myself before I'm with someone else who triggers me? Steps like that to just kind of start exploring from the background, what we were raised with, what was okay and what was not, and how that brings us forward in our friendships, in our work relationships, in our primary relationships, and how we can clear ourselves through those steps.